Good morning. Welcome to Fixed On Living. Today we are working on a 2007 MasterCraft Maristar 245 SS. It's the exact same hull design, exact same hull as a MasterCraft X45. Has all the same features of the X45 with the exception of the built-in ballasts, where this one just has the fat sacks. I kind of like that a little better than the built-in ballast, simply because I've heard of guys having those crack and other issues with them that are tough to repair and or unrepairable, I guess. And so they end up putting fat sacks on top of it anyway, which is, for those of you that don't know, it's a big water bladder that helps to sink the back of the boat so that you can throw a nice wave for surfing or wakeboarding. Nonetheless, this is our boat and we're doing a little restoration on it right now. I've got it in the garage. Don't mind the mess in the garage, but we're trying to, we'll do another video on how to get rid of the oxidation in the blue here, buffing and using a cutting compound, that kind of thing. That's another video. But for today, we're working on the Teak swim platform. The swim platform is kind of old. You see there's a nice gouge out of it. That was there when I bought the boat. There are a few issues with it, and actually if you know about this, so I guess for starters I should tell you, I started sanding this and then I realized, you big dummy, this needs to be on your YouTube page. So I've stopped sanding and showing you this is what it did look like. There's the old part. I haven't sanded any of that yet. We're going to sand it all down using this DeWalt orbital sander, and then I've got some 80 grit sheet sandpaper there to help get in these cracks and things and in the grooves. Not sure how this chunk got there. I would like, if you can, to leave a comment if you know what kind of filler I could put there that would work. Like, I guess like a teak filler, wood filler. I guess any regular wood filler might work, but it's got to be waterproof, you know, and can't come out with the water, because this is right at water level all the time when the boat's running, when it's underway, everything. So this is always getting wet. So today we're working on the refinishing this Teak swim platform, and on my MasterCraft 2007 MasterCraft. The product that I've decided to use is this Starbright Teak Sealer. We're going with the classic teak color. And this stuff, it brushes on basically just like paint. You can do an oil treatment, teak oil treatment with the cleaner, the brightener, and the treatment, or the oil, and it does real well. It looks great, looks just as good. The trouble with that is, if you're on the water a lot, and we plan to be on the water a lot this year, you end up having to retreat it over and over quite often. So this has said to last much longer. Should last us all season, so we only treat it once a year with this. It's more of a paste type compound, but once we get it sanded and cleaned up real well and prepped, then we'll brush this on using a 2-inch or a 3-inch foam brush, I guess whichever will fit in here. So let's get started sanding. Alright, so now we're going to take this sheet paper, fold it into quarters, or 3/4. And now I'm going to try and sand the cracks. It feels pretty smooth. The wood is very smooth, and I'm very pleased with it, even though I know there's some dark, but I kind of like the contrast between the dark and the light in the teak, especially once you get your sealer on there. So at least I think I like it. Once we get done with it, I may not. So here we go, let's sand some. All right, now we're ready to start applying the Teak Sealer. I've read the instructions. I believe it's all ready to go. We're gonna pop this top off, and then I'll have to open it. Make sure that I've got a can opener. All right, so we have shaken the sealer. It's ready to go. Let's pop it open, see how it looks. It looks bad. The good news is all we have to do is sand it again. I know it seems like a lot of work, but cool thing about wood, and we're not taking a lot off when we sand it. The cool thing about it is you can always redo it. If at first you don't succeed, mess it up 2 or 3 more times, you'll figure it out. Let's see how, oh, I think I'm gonna love it. Trying to apply it nice and even as possible. Be sure not to get any on the hull of the boat. So I hope that didn't bore you to death, but we were able to put on so far just 1 coat. Take a look. There's a before, and here's the after. Quite a difference in that gray watered look we had. It's going to make the boat look real nice and hopefully protect it. Really looking forward to this year, this season, getting the ski in our first ever MasterCraft. We sold our other boat probably 6 months ago and put that money back to save for this boat. And we were finally able to get the boat I've always dreamed of. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you would, click the subscribe button and notification button. You'll get to see more videos. Not all of them are going to be how-tos, but there's some how-to stuff in there. There's some camping stuff, there's some tips, some different things that you might find helpful, and hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.
I got big dreams. You just starting, I'm way ahead at the end scenes. Started reading and dodging all of the quick schemes. Money like your Spotify, boy, I got 10 streams.